Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tara, and you don't know me. This is my first time posting anything on YouTube, and we're gonna do a little get ready with me while I introduce my family. Um, Actually, getting ready to go to work, and thought this would be a good time to just sit down and talk. Um, First of all, again, I'm Tara. I am a single mom to an amazing little 9-year-old that has autism. He is incredibly high functioning, which we're very lucky. Um, he was diagnosed about 4 years ago, and we've had our fair share of struggles since then, but he is finally in a good school with a program that is specifically designed to meet his needs, and it's been a huge blessing to us. He was born with a section of his brain missing, and that chunk being gone actually contributed to his autism. We aren't actually 100% sure of the autism diagnosis, but it that particular part of his brain missing, it's called agenesis of the corpus callosum, causes a similar type condition to present. So he's treated the same as if he had autism. I am fairly newly a single mom. I do have an amazing boyfriend, and he is absolutely wonderful and helps me in so many ways with Camden, with just life stuff, everything. But I divorced about a little over 2 years ago. It was 2 years in February, after being married for almost 9 years. And I moved back in with my parents. Up until February of this year, I had been living with my parents. It had been a total of 5 years. We actually had to move back in as a family. And this is literally the first time I've ever lived on my own. I didn't live on my own before I got married. And I strongly recommend everybody do that so you know what to expect in life. But this is kind of a new journey for me. We recently got some news. I've been attending school, and there was a problem with my financial aid, and that was our supplemental income. So life has been a little hectic. We're figuring out how to make things work. So far we're doing okay, but there's a lot going on. So I wanted to just kind of introduce what I'd like this channel to be, and people will either watch or people will not, but I think it's going to be good for us. So what we're going to do is, there's a lot of different things I'm taking on. I have one job that is not quite part-time, but it's not full-time either. I work about 3/4 time. And I recently applied for a second job at one of our hospitals. I work as a pharmacy technician, and I started doing that a little less than a year ago, and I absolutely love it. I also am a distributor with It Works. That's just been in the last month, but that business is taking off. And I'm telling you guys, I'm not going to go into all of it right now, but there are some products there that if you have never tried them, we're going to discuss them because you need to try them. They're good. Anyway, oh, forgive me. Like I said, I'm getting ready for work at the same time. So, what I would like this channel to be is really kind of accountability for me. I did mention this is the first time I've ever lived on my own, and it's real easy to be lazy. It just is. I mean, there's no getting around that. It's easy to be lazy. And there's a lot of extra things that my child needs, attention-wise. There's a lot of stuff to do around the house. I've been on a weight loss journey for about 3 years now. In the last 15 months, I've dropped about 70 pounds. And I've got more that I want to lose. But that's kind of taken a back burner to getting life on track. So I want to make this accountability for my weight loss. I want to make it accountability for keeping my house up. I mean, just in general, just accountability for me. And I also want to use it as a tool to connect with and help other single moms. I know that, at least for me, and I think I can speak for some other single moms, it's very lonely. And I'm grateful. I'm lucky that I have a lot of help. But it still can be lonely. And especially if you are a single mom of someone with special needs, it can be really, really lonely. And that's for another vlog, another day. But I want this to be a place where moms can connect with and communicate with one another and find some support. Find out they're not alone. Ask questions, share ideas, all of that kind of stuff. So that's what we're going to work towards building this to be. I don't know how frequently I'm going to post right now. My work schedule is different absolutely every week. It's never, ever, ever the same, with the exception of one day a week. There is no day that it's the same. So I don't know how often I'll be posting, but I will be posting at least once a week. It may be a compilation of several days. I may just sit down and do a talk video like I'm doing now. I'm also going to have to plan it around times that my son is occupied, which doesn't happen too often. It may be that I end up doing this a lot in the car. We'll see. But I want to give you a glimpse into our lives and the things that go on here. We're getting ready to have to start up therapies for my son again while he's out of school. And so there will be some journey with that. There will be, I don't know that I'm going to vlog my boyfriend. Right now, I don't know that I'm going to tell my boyfriend I'm doing this at all, because he is not a big fan of social media. But this is something for me, and I think it could be really good. So what we're going to do here is we're going to talk about regular life struggles that moms have, personal ones that I have that maybe nobody else has. We're going to look into special needs and support for that, as well as just kind of day in the life, because I don't think a lot of people realize what all goes on in a special needs home. Probably will show some of the really bad times as well as a lot of the really, really good times. And we're gonna grow together. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have friendships created. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. So, let's see. What else can I tell you about me? In school, when I'm able to attend, I am a biochemistry major, and I am studying genetic research. I have a daughter that died 6 years ago, shortly after she was born. due to a genetic condition called Potter syndrome. And that happening kind of drove me to want to learn more about genetics and about ways to prevent things like that from happening, if there's a way, doing gene sequencing and stuff like that. I also am a double major in psychology. So, as long as I can get all of that sorted back out, that's what I'll be going back to finish, hopefully in the fall. And I love school. I'm good at it. I worked as a tutor for pre-med classes for about 3 years. And then I decided to go back to work full-time. So that's what we're doing now. And just getting used to what's our new normal. I always tell people that nothing about autism or special needs is abnormal, it's a new normal. So that's what we focus on every day, is what is going to be our new normal. Because no day is the same as any other. I feel like this was kind of boring. Been kind of giving you an idea of who we are and what we do and what our lives are about, but there's so much more to tell, and we'll get there eventually. But for now, this is us, this is me, this is our new adventure together, and we're gonna see where it takes us. I'll show you as much as I can of the good, the bad, and the ugly, because I don't want to leave anything in the dark. Whoop, that was cute, wasn't it? The majority of days we're gonna see the good side of stuff. The majority of days are really good. The bad days are really rough, and I don't want to hide that. I think that could help someone. So anyway, this is me saying have a great day, be blessed, be happy, and don't give up.